everyone, welcome to another Power Flow practice. My name is Brittany and I'll be guiding us through this flow. We'll get started standing at the front of our mats, coming into a mountain pose, Tadasana. So for our mountain pose, you'll bring your feet about hip width apart. Try to work evenly between all four corners of your feet, and have a slight bend in your knees here. You're going to draw your tailbone down towards your heels, and hug your belly button in towards your spine. We'll start with some shoulder rolls. So with an inhale, begin to lift your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, release your shoulders down your back. We'll take two more flows here. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, pausing with your arms by the sides of your bodies. Hands are facing forward. Palms are facing forward. Then with your next inhale, sweep your arms up high to the ceiling, bring your palms to touch. And exhale, lower your hands to your heart center, coming to an equal standing pose. You can begin to soften your gaze here or close your eyes. Just tap into the natural flow of your breath without trying to alter it at all. Noticing if maybe you're breathing a little bit short and staggered right now. Or perhaps you're already at a place where you're breathing long, deep breaths. And begin to actively deepen your breath here by breathing in through your nose nice and deep. And exhaling out of your nose as well to release. Just let your breath ebb and flow as you lengthen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. Today's practice is going to have several different balancing postures in it. So the key to finding stability throughout this practice is keeping hold of this deep breath and trying to bring your gaze to one spot throughout the entire flow. Take one more big breath in here through the nose. And exhale, side out of your mouth. And blink your eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms towards the ceiling. And exhale, hinge at your hips and dive forward, heart leading the way. Inhale to a halfway lift, reach your crown away from your hips. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet to plank. Drop your knees to your mat and lower to your belly. Untuck your toes, keep your hands where they are. Inhale to a baby cobra, just lifting your chest. Exhale to release down. Inhale through a tabletop, into all fours. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, drawing them up and back for a downward facing dog. Since it's the first down dog of the practice, perhaps your first down dog of the day, we'll find some movement here. So you can pedal your legs out, bending one knee followed by the other. And invite any movements, wiggles you'd like into this pose to help wake up your body. Taking your time, and when you're feeling ready, finding stillness. Inhale, gaze to your fingertips, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, step to the front of your mat for a forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Breathe out and fold. Root down, rise up tall, biceps come by your ears. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet to plank, option to drop your knees, lower to your belly. Inhale for a baby or a full cobra, extending your arms. Exhale, transition back to your down dog, taking 3 cycles of breath here. Knowing that any time throughout this practice, if you'd like to find some rest, you can drop your knees, hips come to heels, for a child's pose. Inhale, gaze forward, come behind your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop to a forward fold. Halfway lift, draw your shoulder blades together. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up tall, arms reach for the ceiling. Exhale, dive forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Breathe out, plant your hands, step or hop to plank. Lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale to your cobra or up dog, floating your hips and your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. When we come to our flows, our vinyasa, feel free to take any of those 3 variations we just moved through, or you can skip your flow entirely and come straight to your down dog. Inhale, gaze forward, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop, forward fold. Bring your big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Halfway lift, breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms forward, bend at your knees. Draw your hips down and back to a chair pose, Utkatasana. Notice where the weight is in your feet here, and try to draw it back into your heels if it's not there. You can test yourself by lifting all 10 toes off the mat, spreading them wide, and then 1 toe at a time, ground them back down. Maybe you're starting to feel some heat here, some burning in your thighs. Try to breathe through it. 1 more breath in, gaze to your fingertips. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop to plank, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. Right away, breathe in, sweep your right heel up high. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Drop your left heel down to 45 degrees. And lift your shoulders, lift your arms, warrior 1. Bring your gaze, your drishti, to 1 spot in front of you. Then after a few cycles of breath, you'd like to find a bit of a heart opening, a back bend here. Begin to lift your gaze up towards the ceiling, leaning your chest back. And spread your fingers really wide, bring some energy into your arms. Take a sip of breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot to plank or keep it floating as you lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel lifts. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Drop your back heel, rise up, warrior 1. Shoulders are over your hips. And you're pressing evenly between your feet here. Try to create a scissor hugging motion in your legs by drawing your left hip crease back, right hip crease draws forward. Neutral spine with your gaze in front of you, or lifting your gaze, opening your heart to the ceiling. Take a big, expansive breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot to plank or keep it floating, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest, shine your heart. Exhale, down dog. Taking 5 cycles of breath here. You can continue breathing as you are, or start to tap into your ujjayi breath, your oceanic breath, by breathing in through your nose, and out of your nose, constricting the muscles in the back of your throat, creating that sound of ocean waves crashing against the shore. We'll flow through that sequence 1 more time, moving 1 breath per pose. Inhale, gaze forward, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop, forward fold, big toes touch. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, release. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sit back, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, hug your belly button up to your spine. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in, sweep your right heel high. Exhale, plant your foot forward. Warrior one. One big breath rising all the way up. And then exhale, travel down, take your flow. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. Right away, breathe in, left heel lifts to the ceiling. Exhale, plant your foot forward. Rise up, take your full expression with your inhale. Exhale, vinyasa. Taking 3 cycles of breath here. Noticing the heat begin to build in your body as we quicken our movements. Inhale, lift your right heel up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round your knee to your nose. See if you can touch it here. Inhale, kick your leg back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee forward. One more time. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot between your hands. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your arms, low lunge pose. Try to sit up nice and tall here, lifting the crown of your head towards the ceiling. And with your exhale, option to sink your hips a little bit lower down to your mat. Like your warrior one, your chest can stay neutral, gazing to one spot in front of you. Or begin to trace your gaze up along the ceiling, cultivating that back bend. Breathing in, breathing out, plant your hands down to your mat. Your left hand will root. You might bring a block underneath it. And inhale, lift your right fingertips towards the ceiling. Draw your chest towards your front bent knee for a low lunge twist. You can stay where you are with your left knee down the mat. Or you can begin to tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, inviting some work here into your legs. With every inhale, try to lengthen the crown of your head forward. With every exhale, engage your belly, try to deepen this twist. Inhale, lift your right fingertips. Exhale, plant your hand, step your foot to plank, vinyasa. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, sweep your left heel up high. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, try to touch it. Inhale, kick your leg up and back. Exhale, curl your knee forward. One more time, inhale. Exhale, step your foot between your hands, right knee drops to the ground. Sweep your arms up high to the ceiling, low lunge pose. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale to sink into your foundation. 3 more breaths. Taking on whichever expression you'd like here. Breathing in. Exhale, drop your hands to your mat. Right hand plants. You might bring a block under that hand. And sweep your left fingertips up high to the ceiling. Low lunge twist. Staying where you are, or beginning to float your right knee off the mat. Lengthening with your inhales. Twisting with your exhales. Take a sip of breath in. Exhale, plant your left hand. Step your left foot to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, sweep your right heel up high to the ceiling. Exhale, round your knee to your nose. Inhale, kick your leg up and back. Switching it up with your exhale, draw your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, press your leg back. Exhale, right knee crosses to your left elbow, pause here. Kick your right foot out, drop your left heel to your mat, and then lift your left fingertips, coming to a fallen triangle pose. Really engage your core, lift your hips, and if you'd like to challenge yourself here, you might begin to play with floating your right foot off the mat. One more breath in. Exhale, plant your left hand, curl your right knee to your chest, and then kick your leg back behind you. Inhale. Exhale, step your foot forward. Stay on your left toes, the left heel is lifted. Squeeze your thighs together, and then begin to lift your arms, coming to a high lunge pose, crescent lunge. Notice how your stance feels here, and take this time to widen your foundation if needed. Keeping this flow, keeping your breath up with your inhale, lift your fingertips. Exhale, bring your arms into a cactus shape and drop your back knee to a hover. Inhale to rise. Exhale to sink low, back knee drops. Inhale. Exhale, lower, pause here nice and low. Keep your arms in this cactus shape, but begin to straighten your back leg nice and strong. Start to draw your elbows towards one another. Left elbow will cross underneath the right, coming to our eagle arms. The backs of your hands or your palms might touch. Or if you're feeling some pinching in your shoulders here, you might prefer to catch hold of opposite shoulders or bring your hands into a genie. Begin to tilt your chest forward, pausing about a 45-degree angle. So you're creating this nice long line in your body from the crown of your head to your back heel. Keeping your arms in this eagle shape, begin to draw your left foot in slightly, and then when you are ready, lift your left foot off the mat, coming into a warrior three with eagle arms. With your next inhale, begin to rise to stand, lift your left knee up to your chest, and then exhale, cross your left leg over the right, coming to your full eagle expression. Several options here for your left foot. It might be down on the ground in a little kickstand. It might be floating or wrapped all the way around your right leg. Try to keep a lift in your chest here, but draw your hips down and back. Keeping an eagle gaze to one spot in front of you, super focused. Inhale, lift your left knee back up to your chest. Exhale, return to your warrior three, but unwind your arms, taking on any expression you'd like. Hands can be by your hips, palms facing down in this airplane expression. Hands can be at your heart center, or arms can be reaching forward, full expression of warrior three. Staying strong in that balancing leg. Breathing here. Bring your hands to your heart. Exhale, drop your right hands to the ground or to a block. Bring your left hand to your hip, and then draw your left hip over the right. Chest and hips will face towards a side wall, coming to a half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. If you're feeling balanced, you might begin to lift your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. You can keep your hands on your support, the mat, the block, or if you'd like to challenge your balance here, you might begin to float your fingertips. And as well, option to take a sugar cane pose by bending your left heel in towards your hip and catching hold of your left foot with your left hand. 2 more cycles of breath, breathing through the wobble in your leg. If you're in sugar cane, release your foot, breathe in. Exhale, release, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, your flow. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, press your hips up and back, down dog. Just take this moment here to notice the differences in the left and right side of your body. Perhaps you're feeling like your right side is really awake, really warm, really energized. And we'll try to find some balance here. Inhale, lift your left heel high to the ceiling. Exhale, round your knee forward towards your nose. Inhale, kick your leg up and back. Exhale, tap left knee, left elbow. Inhale to three-legged dog. Exhale, cross your knee over towards the right, pause. Extend your left foot out, so on the pinky edge of your foot. Drop your right heel to the mat. Right fingertips will lift, fall in triangle. Your gaze can be down to the side, up to your fingertips, wherever feels best for your neck. And perhaps you're playing with floating your left foot. One more inhale. Exhale, plant your hand, curl your left knee to your chest. Inhale, kick your left leg up and back. Exhale, step your foot forward, right toes ground down, right heel lifts. And begin to lift your chest, lift your arms, crescent lunge. Notice if your breath is a little bit wild here, a little bit staggered. And try to invite that deep rhythm back in. Adjusting your stance if needed. Big breath in here. Exhale, bend into your elbows, come into the cactus shape. Drop your back knee to a hover. 2 more times. Inhale, rise up to crescent. Exhale, sink low. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, drop down. Keep your arms where they are. Keep your hips low. But try to straighten out your back leg. Begin to cross right elbow underneath the left. Palms may touch. You can catch hold of your shoulders or take your genie expression. And then with an inhale, lean your chest forward. Reach to the crown of your head. Creating this long line of energy. And either in one swift motion, or you can tap your right foot in, begin to shift forward to your warrior 3 with eagle arms. Flexing your right foot towards the mat, try to keep your hips squared. Inhale, rise to stand, lift your right knee to your chest. Exhale, cross your right knee over the left, full eagle expression. Squeezing your arms together, hugging your belly in and squeezing your thighs, finding stability here. And then with your next inhale, lift your right knee to your chest. Exhale, tip forward, warrior 3, unwind, unravel your arms. Coming to any expression you'd like here with your arms. Gazing to one spot down on the floor. And try to keep a slight lift in your chest as if you're in an up dog, cobra. 1 more breath. Exhale, left hand drops to your mat or to a block. Right hand comes to your hip. Begin to stack right hip over the left. Chest will reach towards the side wall or up towards the ceiling for your half moon pose. Your right hand may stay on your hip here if you're a little wobbly, or begin to lift your fingertips up high to the ceiling. You can stay nicely expanded, or you can come into your sugar cane on this side, catching hold of your right foot with your right hand. If you're super solid where you are, you might challenge your balance by lifting your fingertips off of their support. Breathing through the wobble in your legs, and if you fall, no problem, come right back in. If you're in sugar cane, release your foot. Big breath here. Exhale to fold forward. Halfway lift, lift your chest. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop to plank, last float. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Drop your knees to your mat, bring the mat width apart, big toes touch. Hips drop to your heels, chest and forehead bow down, taking a child's pose. Just pause in here for a few breaths. Noticing the beat of your heart in your chest. Noticing the flow of your breath. And coming back into your rhythm. Inhale, rise up to a tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through your nose, and sigh out of your mouth. Inhale, gaze forward, come high to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop forward, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, drop your seat all the way down to the mat. Keep your knees bent, feet are planted, and hands will come behind you slightly. You can start here with your fingertips pointing out, and then begin to lift your chest up high towards the ceiling. Notice how this feels in your shoulders. And if you feel like you have a bit more mobility here, you might want to rotate your fingertips to face forward. Lift your chest. Finding the hand position that feels best for you, begin to plant through your hands, plant through your feet. Inhale, lift your hips up high towards the ceiling, coming to a reverse tabletop. Your chin can stay tucked in, or begin to release your chin slightly, but not all the way back so your head is dangling. Strong core, strong glutes, helping to lift your hips. One more breath in. And then exhale, lower your bum down to your mat. Reach your arms forward, coming to a boat pose. Your tippy toes can stay down on the ground for a bit of support here, or begin to lift your legs that are bent at a 90-degree angle. We're going to find the flow with your inhale, lift your chest, high boat. Exhale, lower heels and shoulders down for a little boat. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. 2 more. Last one. High boat once again. Exhale, plant your feet, plant your hands. Then return to a reverse tabletop. Begin to ground down with an inhale, lift your hips. Draw your gaze to the ceiling, creating this nice long line in your spine. 2 more cycles of breath. Last full cycle. Breathing in. Breathe out, drop your hips, return to your boat pose once again. Taking that flow, inhale, chest is nice and proud. Exhale, drop to a hover. Inhale to rise. Exhale to sink. 3 more, just flow with your breath here. Last 2. Last 1. Inhale to high boat. Exhale, one last time, reverse tabletop. Ground your hands, ground your feet down. Lift your hips. 5 breaths. Feel your shoulder blades hugging in towards your spine. Feeling your glutes activate here, helping to lift your hips. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, lower your seat down, reach your arms forward, feet will stay planted. And then very slowly begin to lower 1 vertebrae at a time. If you start to feel a little shake in your belly, try to pause there and hold for 3 more breaths. Really sneaking in some work, firing up your tummy. After that 3rd breath, lower all the way down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Lift the soles of your feet to the ceiling. Knees will come actually in towards your armpits. And catch hold of the inner or outer edges of your feet for a happy baby pose. If that doesn't feel so good to you for you today, or if you just don't like happy baby, then drop your feet to your mat. Tense your knees in towards one another. Reach your arms wide into a T. And then give yourself a hug here, one arm on top of the other. Just helping to find a neutralizing position for your spine. If you are in a happy baby, you can rock your baby here, swaying side to side. And slow your movements down. Release your feet. Curl your knees in. Open your arms wide, take a breath in. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. Bring your gaze to your right fingertips for a supine twist. You can stay as you are here with your knees stacked, or you can begin to extend your right leg out to the side. Left hand can come to your right thigh, adding a gentle pressure down. And another expression is to bring the peace fingers of your left hand to catch hold of your big right toe. Inhale, lift your knees, lift your gaze. Exhale, drop your knees to the right, gaze to the left, twisting in the opposite direction. Making any modifications that you'd like here. Breathing in, sending your breath to your belly, to your low back. And with your exhale, feel yourself twisting deeper. Inhale, return to center. Wrap your arms around your legs, giving yourself a hug, a big thank you for practicing. Inhale, draw your forehead in towards your knees, squeeze yourself super tight. And then exhale, open and expand to your corpse pose, Shavasana. Wiggle around here as much as you need, adjusting this posture. And once you've found that sweet spot, allow everything to hang heavy and relax. Breathe in really deep through your nose. Exhale, sigh out your mouth. One more releasing breath, inhale. Exhale, release. Seal your lips together. Invite your natural breath back into your body. If you have the time, you can stay here as long as you'd like, letting the benefits of the practice wash over you. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.